Have you ever made a mistake in life? Of course, we all have. Mistakes are a natural part of the human experience. But what if I told you that there are certain mistakes that you can avoid? Mistakes that have the potential to significantly impact your life in a negative way. Today, I want to share with you some powerful wisdom from Buddha, along with an inspirational story to help you avoid these life mistakes. Let's start with the first mistake, holding on to anger and resentment. Buddha once said, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. It's a powerful reminder that harboring anger only brings harm to ourselves. Now, let me share a story to illustrate the importance of letting go of anger. There was once a young man who had a heated argument with his best friend. The anger and resentment between them grew so strong that they stopped speaking to each other for years. One day, the young man received news that his friend had fallen gravely ill. Filled with regret, he rushed to his friend's side, but it was too late. His friend passed away without the chance to reconcile. The young man realized that holding on to anger had not only damaged their friendship, but it had also stolen precious time that could never be regained. He vowed to never let anger consume him again. The second mistake to avoid is living in the past. Buddha wisely said, "Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." It's a reminder that constantly reminiscing about the past or daydreaming about the future prevents us from fully experiencing and appreciating the present. Let me share another story to emphasize the impact of living in the past. There was once a woman who had experienced a painful breakup. She constantly replayed the memories of their relationship in her mind, wishing things had turned out differently. As a result, she struggled to form new connections and missed out on opportunities that presented themselves in the present. One day, she had an enlightening conversation with a wise old man who told her, "The past is like a closed book, but the present is an unwritten page. Focus on the present, and you'll discover new chapters filled with joy and fulfillment." Inspired by his words, the woman made a conscious effort to let go of the past and embrace the present. She found new love, new adventures, and a newfound appreciation for the beauty of each moment. Lastly, the third mistake to avoid is neglecting self-care. Buddha once said, "You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection." It's a reminder that taking care of ourselves is not selfish, but rather essential for our overall well-being. To illustrate the importance of self-care, let me share a final story. There was once a man who worked tirelessly, neglecting his physical and mental health in pursuit of success. But as the years went by, he found himself burnt out, devoid of joy, and suffering from various health issues. In a moment of realization, he understood that he had neglected the most important person in his life, himself. He made a commitment to prioritize self-care, incorporating exercise, mindfulness, and hobbies into his daily routine. Gradually, his energy returned, and he found himself happier and more fulfilled than ever before. In conclusion, by avoiding mistakes such as holding on to anger, living in the past, and neglecting self-care, we can lead more peaceful and fulfilling lives. Let Buddha's wisdom and these powerful stories serve as a reminder to make conscious choices that will enhance our overall well-being. Remember, life is too precious to make avoidable mistakes. Thanks for watching AImpower Motivation and Stories.